So, Daisy is waking up today, which is really exciting. It's always cool to see Daisy in the shed. She's got a massive character, big personality. So yeah, I'm really excited to get her out of hibernation. This will be the 4th hibernation she's had with us since we took her on, which is the 3rd refrigeration technique and the first one we did naturally. I've got a video that I did last year that covers how I wake them up from hibernation and the temperatures that I had them at and stuff, but I'll go over them quickly. Daisy's been up now for just about an hour, so I took her out of the fridge this morning an hour ago. Kept her in her box, which has just got some topsoil in it, and that's where she spent the last 16 weeks at 5 degrees in the fridge. And all I did was put a little bit on there just to let her warm up naturally at room temperature. I'm just going to give her a few little health checks as well, make sure she looks okay. So we've got nothing too bad. We've got no sort of fungus build up or stuff around the eyes, stuff around the mouth, anything like that. So she looks in pretty good shape. I'm going to put her in her run and let her find the heat lamp, and then we'll monitor her from there as well. So it's day 2 in the morning, and Daisy's already started feeding, which is really good. So there's to another successful hibernation with Daisy. I'll quickly go over how I do it, although I do have a video that's slightly more in depth. But basically, we use the refrigeration technique, and that means for an adult Hermann's tortoise, up to 16 weeks in the fridge is perfectly fine. What I use is a tub with some topsoil in it. I make sure the topsoil isn't soaking wet, so you haven't just brought it from a shop and then put it in there. You know, I let it dry out for a while first, and then we're aiming for 5 degrees, no less than like 2 or 3, no higher than 8. Yeah, 5 is the ideal place for that, which would be perfect. And then every single week I got Daisy out and I weighed her and just give her a little visual check, make sure everything's okay. In terms of weighing, what I then did was make sure that she doesn't lose more than 1% of her body weight a week. Now Daisy is solid. She's like 25 years old, I think. For those who don't know, we rescued her 4 years ago, so we haven't had her for her whole life, but she's been solid. She's been absolutely solid with us. The hibernations have been great. I don't worry about the hibernations. I know that they can be a sketchy time, but it's not something that I'm worried about anymore. I know that Daisy always has a good hibernation. So yeah, that's just down for another one, really. I'll give you a quick run over of her enclosure, although a couple of weeks ago I did release a video showing what I've done on the inside and the improvements that we've done. And then in the future, so in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to go back outside and I'm going to redo what's going on outside. I've got loads more seeds, different plants, and I've just got a few more things that I want to change in there. Okay, so just a quick overview of the run. The UVB is being provided by a Reptile Systems T5 fit in there, and that has a Ferguson Zone 2 lamp in it, and that's positioned 30 centimeters away from the top of her shell. And then we also here have a halogen heat spot. That's actually got a 75 watt lamp in it at the moment. The fit in here, which is a Reptile Systems again, the black clamp. Not the black clamp lamp. Yeah, the black clamp lamp. Can't get my words out. That has a maximum wattage, this one of 100 watts, and I knew 75 watts will probably be okay. And we can test it. I've just actually checked, and I've raised it just slightly. We are 33 on the top of the shell, 30 there, 33. So we are at a nice temperature. I've just raised it up just a tad. I'd rather it be at the 32 mark, so we can get there. That's absolutely fine. And then in terms of what I've used in here, it's a very basic setup, really, but it's topsoil. Nothing else added on this one this year, just topsoil. And then we've got some few rocks here just to break it up a little bit. Got a nice little hide there which I've moved, and then I've got some spaces up there that I can grow plants on. She can eat the japonica, but that's for a future vivarium. But she's got some prayer plants here, and I will grow some stuff eventually over the top there. And then just through this hatch is a noisy duck, but just through that hatch that leads out to an outside run, which at the moment in March, middle of March in the UK, she ain't going out there anytime soon, but that'll be all ready for her when she does. So that'll do it for this video, guys. Just a quick little run over with Daisy. I'm really happy she's awake, and we've had a fourth successful hibernation with her, and everything's absolutely fine. If you would like to support the channel, I now have a Patreon set up, which is just £3 a month, and you can get your name featured at the start or the end of the video. And that also helps just purchase recording equipment and things like that for future videos. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, drop me a comment, find me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all them things, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.